God, I gotta get the bad taste of Naruto out of my mouth. Let's see, what did I got here? Ooh, the new Bleach chapter. Cool. Alright, let's get reading. What? Is that? No way! Oh my god! This whole... Oh! Holy shit! He was... How did that even... Oh my god. Okay. That is definitely a surprising twist. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Get to the intro. I gotta finish reading this chapter. Just... Oh my god. Nothing is the same way anyway. Nothing is the same way. Tell me we're all gonna be okay. Would you be there if they took this city away? Hey guys, Lunas27 here, bringing you Bleach, chapter 556, The Wolfsbane. Well, I can definitely say this was actually a better chapter than the Naruto chapter, because of a surprise twist, but I will get to that later. Oh my god, you won't believe it. So the chapter begins with Shinji, who has been hit by that explosion from the previous chapter. Yeah, it's been confirmed he got hit, and he fell to the ground, and even another explosion occurred. Okay, and guess what, guys? That is all you ever get to see of Shinji in this week's chapter. Yeah, Shinji's out, injured, no visor powers, no bankai, no seeing of any of his Shinigami abilities, not seeing him fight at all. That was it, just, you know, doing the Sakinade thing like before and getting blown up. That's really disappointing, really. I mean, seriously, Shinji, one of the visors, who's recently became captain again, is finally, we get to see him, and it looked like he was gonna fight, but no, in the end, he got hit by an explosion by Bambietta. I'm disappointed by that, but it doesn't look like he's dead. I think. Yeah, I don't think he's dead. So, with Bambietta, she said that if her senses couldn't follow her surroundings, then she'll just send everything around her to Kingdom Come. Basically, blow everything around her with the explode. Yes, we have confirmation of what the E stands for Bambietta. It is explode. So the guys who said that it was explosions, you guys were close. So good job, you guys. Give yourself a pat on the back. You guys were kind of right. Actually, you guys were right. It was just explode instead of explosions. Then again, the E standing for explode actually does make sense because of her like quick temper, and from what is shown in this chapter, she's kind of cuckoo. I'm not gonna lie, she is. She's gone crazy. Anyway, from her wings, from her Quincy Volstand egg, she drops down what looks like these reishi nuclear bombs or something because they explode when they touch the ground. Shinji was saved by Komamura, who still has his armor. We hear somebody yelling out Captain, and we see Hinamori, which, by the way, we haven't actually seen a lot of her, because when we saw her before in the previous invasion, she was with Shinji, but we didn't see what she did. And as we all know what happened before the time skip, yeah. Anyway, Bambietta sees Hinamori. She then gives off this crazed look on her face, as I said before, cuckoo. But she is grabbed by Komamura away from Bambietta, and we see more of those reishi bombs explode right near her. Now, Komamura said that her Tobiyume was not enough to negate the blast from Bambietta's Volstand egg, and without any like protective gear or shield, then she would be completely vulnerable. However, Bambietta appears behind Komamura, so he tries to attack her with his Zanpakuto, but she manages to dodge it with the wings. Of course. She launches like two more. Komamura was thinking that he's got to keep dodging because he can't afford to get hit by them. He said that there was actually a small delay between the blast hitting the target to the actual explosion. Apparently his armor is enough to buffer the explosion, and with his brute force that he could be able to repel the impact to avoid some serious damage. So he blocks one of them with his protective arm guard, and then the explosion occurred. Now, it did actually protect him, but part of the armor that was on his arm looked like it melted. It was completely gone. Bambietta tells Komamura that those reishi bombs that she launched weren't really the bombs themselves. They're actually reishi markers, and whoever gets touched by them becomes the bomb. So if you get hit by those reishi markers, which I'm going to call them that right now, you're technically the bomb and you're going to explode. So she launches more of the reishi markers. Komamura gets in front of Hinamori and Shinji, trying to protect them against the reishi markers, which, by the way, his left side of his body has been completely burned. More explosions happen. Lots of explosions in this week's chapter. And the smoke cleared, and okay, I did not see this coming, honestly. I know Tekken called it, but I didn't think it was going to happen because, are you ready for this? When the explosion cleared, Komamura's armor was completely gone. And what has been shown, Komamura is a human!
What a twist!
And when I read that, I'm like, did Komamura turn into a human? How did that... What the hell happened during that training when he was with his grandfather, giant dog thing? We get a flashback of what happened, after Komamura fought against his grandfather, ancestor guy. Apparently he learned a technique called the human metamorphosis technique. Yes, we actually get to learn a little bit more about Komamura's backstory of his clan. Because it was led to believe that they were a clan of dog people or wolf people. I didn't think they would actually be humans. I thought that Komamura was the only non-human Shinigami. No, it turns out that he is a werewolf. Yes, he's from a clan of werewolves, or basically wolf men. In order to atone for their sins that they have committed, their clan was sent to the beast realm during the afterlife, which means that they would eventually make their way back to Soul Society. So Komamura's clan is in another beast realm. In the afterlife, so there is another realm. Okay, I can understand Hueco Mundo, Soul Society, hell, I can even understand hell, but a beast realm? It's kind of a bit far-fetched. But then again, I don't know how Kubo's gonna explain this. I mean, what is this realm like, and what the hell were the sins that the Wolfman clan committed? I don't know, because they didn't really say what kind of sins they've committed. Was it because that they were half human, half wolf? Were they werewolves? Was that the sin? I don't know. They didn't really elaborate more on the backstory, unfortunately. According to Komamura's grandfather, in order to temporarily cast aside those chains of sins, their clan can once again revert to their true form, which before they were cast into the beast realm, and with it immeasurable power that is the true nature of the human metamorphosis ritual. So Komamura's form right now is the true form right now. That was his true form the whole time. The entire time that was his beast form. He's not completely human. He looks more like a werewolf, kind of, half human, half wolf form, which apparently is his true form. In order for Komamura to turn into his true form, he's got to rip out his heart and place it on a plate. No, I'm not kidding. That's actually how you do the ritual. Rip out your own heart and put it on a plate. And that way, his grandfather will be able to share the human metamorphosis ritual. His grandfather told him that he doesn't really have to do this because he's not really obliged to sacrifice his life for mere Shinigamis. But Komamura tells him that he's wrong because him living in the shadows tore his very soul. He selfishly abandoned his clan and sought refuge elsewhere, So then Komamura was from the Beast Realm and he came to Soul Society, which explained why he was wearing that armor of his. Even though when he took refuge in Soul Society, he said that Yamamoto was the one that took him in. What about Tosin, though? I mean, wasn't Tosin his first friend, though? I don't know, but anyway, he said that Yamamoto was the one that took him in, and he was killed by the Quincy's, of course. And if he wants to avenge Yamamoto's death, also to make amends for the shame that he brought to the clan, this was the only way he was going to do it. And then all of a sudden we got this panel in one page of the blood splatter, which means that he really did pull out his own heart. Then Komamura activates his bankai, Kokujo Tengen Myoho. However, it's a different kind of bankai. Because then he says, Dangai Joy, which means heavenly armor of rope. And the chapter ends where we see Komamura's bankai, the giant minotaur thing. No, it is completely changed into this. I don't know if this has got something to do with the minor hollow powers that he got from the black pills, but I'm gonna say yes, because it looks definitely something you'd see either in Hell or some weird-ass hollowified version of it. So yeah, that is Bleach chapter 556. What did I think? I thought the chapter was good. However, this does have some flaws. We just learned that there is another realm called the Beast Realm. What this is, well, I'm assuming it was where all beasts live. Now, the thing is, with Komamura being actually a wolf man or a werewolf apparently this whole time, not an actual wolf demon, did caught me off guard. The metamorphosis technique apparently requires you to rip out your own heart, and you'll be able to learn the technique. I wish we would have seen that ritual, but I guess not. And as for like the so-called sins that Komamura's clan had to like atone for, we don't know what those sins are, but it's got something to do with their beast forms probably, because he said that in order to temporarily cast aside their sins, to atone for it, they have to use this human metamorphosis ritual to turn into their true forms. Okay, so like, I really want to know like the history of Komamura's clan. I'm not gonna lie, Komamura's werewolf form looks pretty badass. I mean, wolfman, sorry. His bankai looks, yeah, his bankai looks pretty cool, sort of, but what is up with the mustache? It's so unexpected. I mean, is this what his bankai would look like without the armor? Because this is a new technique. Kogujo Tengen Myoho Dangai Joy. Heavenly armor of rope. So he must have learned like a new variation of his bankai or something, I'm not sure. Or it's probably got something to do with Urahara's black pills. I am looking forward to seeing what this bankai can do, unless it's like the same thing as his old bankai, then I'm like, eh. Okay, whatever. So overall, I thought the chapter was good. There were some flaws, however, not explaining more about Komamura's clan, their backstory, not explaining about this whole other realm that we just learned right now, and also the fact that Shinji got pushed aside, you know, not seeing his bankai, not fighting, he's not going to use his visor powers, nope. And Hinamori was there, and she didn't do anything, didn't get to do anything, so I guess there's no point in her being there in the first place. So, but overall, I thought the chapter was decent at best. So tell me guys, what do you think about this week's chapter? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What do you think about Komamura's what do you think about Komamura's Wolfman form? I know if Tekking is gonna he's gonna be completely ecstatic over this. Let me know in the comment section down below. Like the video if you like it, and be sure to subscribe for more videos. Also, be sure to check out my Facebook fan page and Google+. And once again, guys, thank you so much for the over 1 million views on my channel. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. So yeah, that is Bleach chapter 556, and this was a decent chapter, I will admit, although I wish we learned a little bit more about Komamura's clan. That still need to be explained, I guess. I'm Lawrence Problem 27, and I will see you guys later. Bye.